So hello, welcome back to Good Mondays Coins and Banknotes, and in today's video we have the interwar period, so that's between the First World War and the Second World War coins of Latvia. So if you're not too familiar with Latvia, it's in between Lithuania in the south and Estonia in the north. They speak a Baltic language, which Lithuania is part of it, and that's an Indo-European language, so that includes Hindi, Iranian, as well as English as part of the language family. Now, the Estonian language in the north is a Finno-Ugric language, which includes Hungarian and Finnish, has no association with Indo-European, so it's quite different. Okay, so we have the entire coin series that they issued. Now, Lithuania, for the smaller denominations, your 1 and 2 centimes, 5, 10, 20, and 50 centimes. Then we have the 1 lat, 2 lat, and the 5 lati. You can see the plural of lats. So lats is singular, plural is lati, lati. The same with centimes. Centimi for 2 to 5 centimi, and obviously 10, 20, and 50 is centimu. So different plural system in different languages, which is pretty common because different languages categorize things differently. But I don't know the grammar too well. Okay, so these ones are in bronze, the 10, 20, and 50 in nickel, and the rest are in silver. And if you're here just for the values, pretty much this one you'll be paying probably at least $60. These two, I would say about $30 to $40, to say 40 conservative. So I would say $100 for the silver coins. And the rest of them, I'll price these at $5 each roughly. And these are just minimal values. Obviously, some sellers sell them for a lot more. So with these coin values, you've got a high and a low value, and generally you get the average from all of those. So that would be $40 there, so pretty much $140 minimum value you'll be paying for these coins. That's excluding postage. So I wouldn't be surprised if you pick them up for at least $200 to $300. Okay, depending on the mintages and the quality of the coins. Okay, let's have a look at the smaller denominations. Okay, for the 1 and centimu, we have two different designs. So the first one is first issued 1922 to 1935, and then 1937 to 1939 they issued a second version. And with the two, this was 1922 to 32, and then 1937 to 39. Okay, so these two are actually in 1939. Most of these were not issued for circulation, but they're still pretty common. And I'd say, well, the records say that majority of them were melted down. The initial coins were designed by, let me get his name up. So I'm looking at Numister as you do these videos. It's just easier. Richard Zarins. So he designed majority of the coins in the first series. So the first series of 1 centimes, pretty much all the coin mintages are 5 million. Yeah, so that's a pretty common coin. The second series, which is all these were demonetized in 1941. This one is Ludovs de Beurs. So he done the second series, and the mintages for this one are all over the place. So 3.4 million for 1939, 1.9 million for 1938, and Mr. says that most of these were never placed into circulation. So these ones should have a high value because the majority of them probably melted down by the Soviets. Okay, then we have the 2 centimes. And the actual specifications is more like Soviet coins. Okay, 2 centimes, 1922. I would say this has probably been cleaned in the past, just based on the way it looks. So, and you only know that from experience, and all of these have the coat of arms of Latvia on the back. So you can look up Wikipedia about the actual coat of arms. Okay, 1922, being the first year of issue, should be the highest. Not always, but in this case, because it's a new currency, add 10 million. Generally, if they're not the highest, it's not a new currency, they would probably change it over from a previous currency in which there was enough coins. And most of the other mintages are 5 million. So that's a common coin. And one thing I didn't say for the 1 centimes, the key date you want for this one is 1923. It's a pattern coin, and there's only 10 known, so 1923 for that one. For the other coins, I'm not too sure of any patterns. There would be patterns of these, but maybe 1923 is only 2 of these in 1923, so that's the pattern. Not too sure why they issued a patent in 1923 when the first mintage was 1922. That just makes strange. So realistically, the provenance of 1923 should be known, and if you get one, probably for under $10,000, you'll probably be buying a fake. Okay, so this one only has 2 mintages, 5 million for this date. Yeah, pretty common. And then you got 1937, which 44,600,000. So that's the key date for this issue, and say minimum value to that, it's about $150. Out of 5 centimes, there's only 2 mintages. Let me get those up. Okay, so this is a 1922, which is the only coin you can actually get. 15 million, about $5 to $10 for that. And then there's a 1923, 2 known, so that's the key date, but you're not likely to get it. Obviously, 2 people own it, and the provenance should be known. Okay, the 10 centimu, 1922 only, 3 grams of nickel, 15 million, pretty common. Then we have the 20 centimu, also 50 million. So if we look at these close up, so the 10 and 20 are actually easy to get, and this one's probably in very fine condition. We have wheat, the denomination, and just the coat of arms. So not really an exciting coin. Then if we look at the 50, so this one is quite a nice coin. It has a figure holding, so it's steering a boat. So this is the boat rudder and the back of the boat, and this is a woman representing Lithuania. And on the back, coat of arms, 1922. So really, this is one of the 2 exciting coins of Lithuania, Latvia, should I say? God, getting my countries confused. So 9 million of these were issued. Then we have the 2 silver coins. The first one is 1 lat, so that is a 1924. So this was designed by Jonas Tilburg and minted in the UK. 1924 had a mintage of 10 million. 1923, we don't know what the mintage figure is, but that seems to be a key date for this coin. And it has, $6 Australian of silver. So it is 5 grams of 83.5% silver. And here we have the complete coat of arms. It has a lion. What's that, a griffin? I'm not too sure. But that's the 1, and it's also milled. Then we have the 2 lati. This one's pretty much the same design as the 1 lati. It was first issued in 1925, which is this coin here. It has a mintage of 6.3 million, 6.4. And then you got 1926 with 1.1 million. Obviously, it's not the entire mintage. And the silver value of this one's $12. So I would say you'd be lucky to try and get this coin for $20. And it's 10 grams of 835 silver. So it's got 8 grams, or a bit over, of silver. Okay, so the pièce de la résistance of the Latvian coin is the 5 lati. So this is quite a large coin, 25 grams, 37 millimeters in diameter, bigger than any coins in circulation now. And it was designed by Richard Zarins. And what people like is this side. So this is the maiden head in a stylized Latvian costume, or just clothing, probably of the middle ages, in which people, because styles change, people don't wear this anymore. They just wear modern clothing, which is pretty standardized around the world these days. And nice quiet hat. So that's why people buy this coin, for this side. And this one has lettering all around the side. So you can find out the lettering on, it says Deus Sveti Latvia. So God bless Latvia. That's what it, okay, let's see if we can find it. Deus Svetia Latvia. Yep. So that actually looks nice. I wouldn't be surprised if you find fake ones of these coins, but pretty much the minimum value you'll be paying for one of these is $50. Yeah, there's a silver value of $30. And this one's 1931, highest minted with 2 million, 1929, 1 million, 1932, 600,000. So that seems to be the key date. And it's just quite a nice coin. So let me know what you think. Now, what is my favorite coin of this series? Well, basically, it's these two. They have the maiden. They seem to be the same type of maiden, but she has full costume of traditional clothing of Latvia. So, Latvian coins of the interwar period, all demonetized in 1941, but none of these are actually hard to get, unlike the coins of Danzig, which, some of them are pretty much impossible to get. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.